The Nigerian Meteorological Agency has released the 2020 Seasonal Rainfall Prediction report to guide various sectors of the country. The agency predicted in the SRP report in Abuja that the onset of the growing season is expected to be near normal to earlier than normal in most parts of the country.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen and stakeholders, I am more than delighted to address you on this occasion of the public presentation of the 2020 Seasonal Rainfall Prediction and the 2019 State of the Climate Bulletin, organized by our own Nigerian Meteorological Agency, NiMet. The predicted 2020 onset of the growing season is expected to be near normal to earlier than normal in most parts of the country, with the earliest onset date likely to occur on the 24th of February around the coastal zone of the South-South states, while states like Sokoto, like Kebbi, Zamfara, Katsina, Jigawa, Yobe, and Borno are predicted to likely have their onset from 2nd of June. Cessation. A normal to later than normal cessation is expected across the country. The earliest cessation date will be 26th of September 2020 and is expected around my state, Katsina, and the northern parts of Sokoto, while the latest cessation date is expected on the 28th December 2020 around the Niger Delta region. The length of the growing season. A normal to longer than normal length of season is generally predicted across the country. In the year 2020, the length of growing season is expected to span 110 to 160 days in the Sahelian region of the north and 210 to 280 days in the south. The rainfall amount. A normal to above normal rainfall is expected generally in the country. It is expected that the total rainfall amount will range from 400 millimeters of rain in the north to about 3,000 millimeters in the south part of the country. Pre-onset rainfall, which is a false onset. Before the full establishment of the onset of the planting season over the various ecological zones, a couple of rainfall events are expected to occur, which could be enormous and tend to give a false start of the season, false alarm. Such rainfall events are not uncommon. However, their frequency seems to be on the rise. Farmers should therefore avoid early planting during this period to avoid losses. Dry spells. That a severe dry spell that may last up to 10 to 21 days is expected in the following states: Niger, Bauchi, Jigawa, Sokoto, those go by Zamfara, Katsina, on top, Kano, Kebbi, Yobe, and Borno in the month of June and July, which may last between 2 to 3 weeks after the onset. Farmers should adopt soil moisture conservation. But Idris, you need to teach them soil moisture conservation technique to avoid crop losses during this period. Flash floods. The normal to near normal rainfall pattern in the country does not rule out the possibility of isolated flash floods due to increasing high intensity rainfall at the peak of the season, especially in areas that are naturally prone to flooding.
The Minister of Aviation lauded President Muhammadu Buhari for his commitment in combating climate change, which led to the adoption of the 2015 Paris Agreement.
The federal government is very committed to supporting the advancement of meteorology for national development in all sectors. Mr. President's zeal in signing the Paris Agreement 2015 is a testimony to his conviction that climate crisis, which is increasing in intensity and manifested by the day, will have to be tackled head-on. As part of our response to address the challenges of climate change, the federal government has developed a national framework for the application of climate services as a downscaled version of the WMO Global Framework on Climate Services to enable Nigeria better manage the risks while maximizing opportunities arising from climate variability and change. It will build partnership, mobilize resources, coordinate national response and activities, as well as develop infrastructure for climate services. We have, in collaboration with universities and other higher institutions, increased from 54 to over 157 meteorological stations. And this is still going on in all the nooks and crannies of this country.
The minister noted that with the turnout of participants to the SRP, it is evident that Nigerians are becoming aware of the importance of weather and climate information in their socio-economic activities. He appealed that everyone participates effectively and take home ideas that would improve their various sectors and aid in making informed choices.
I enjoin everyone to participate actively and ensure that each person has a take-home idea for improving his or her sector. I therefore charge every participant to leave here at the end of the event with a clear idea on how to assist and support federal government in achieving the goals of reviving agriculture as the engine of economic growth and implementing its critical infrastructure projects.
For his part, Professor Sani Mashi, Director General of NiMet, said the agency will continue to serve the public with meteorological reports and updates in order to help them make informed decisions.
We are appealing to the state government to partner with the agency so that we'll be able to do the downscaling. We are not asking any state to give NiMet 1 naira. What we are saying, state government should partner with the agency so that we come to the state, so that whatever is needed, the state should be able to finance what is needed for the downscaling to be carried out. It's as simple as that.